right, let's bring Chief Meteorologist Pete Delkus back in. It's rainy.
It's your birthday today, young lady.
It is my birthday.
Yeah,
I love that you said young lady.
Thought I forgot.
I appreciate the stress on young.
Well, you are younger than I am, so yes, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, glad you're here tonight. I knew that Cynthia wouldn't last long, so I'm glad you're here with us tonight.
She'll be back tomorrow.
Oh,
I think she's
tomorrow?
enjoying a couple of nights off with the kids.
With the kids, I'm sure she is. All right, let me get into this. Let me show you what's happening out there right now. I don't have any rain for the next several hours, but you know, sometime after 3 o'clock in the morning, and I don't have any severe weather in my forecast overnight, but if you hear a rumble or two of thunder, don't be surprised at all, sometime after 3 o'clock. So here's midnight, not much happening, all quiet, here we go. So, you know, 3, 4 o'clock, depending on where you are. If you're southwest of Fort Worth, 3, 4. If you're up here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, maybe 5 or so. South of Dallas, about 5, you know. So we're looking at 7. There's already rain in Dallas and also in Fort Worth at 7 tomorrow morning. There it is at 8. Let me step out of the way here. 9 o'clock, we still have some rain. And then at 10 o'clock, I still have some rain around in parts of the Metroplex and certainly areas off to the east, and even at 11 o'clock and then at noon tomorrow. So pretty decent chance of rain tomorrow morning across Dallas, Fort Worth, and across North Texas. Then as we head through the afternoon, it's a bit more scattered. So about 70% coverage of rain in the morning, about 50% coverage of rain during the afternoon, and then we dry out to some degree as we head through tomorrow evening. Now the severe weather threat tomorrow, it's not 0, but it's close to that. It's really, really low. It's mainly some gusty winds. I'm talking 30, 40 mile an hour winds, a lot of lightning and some brief heavy rain. Could we see a thunderstorm that pulses up to have winds of maybe 60 miles an hour? Maybe. That would be more likely to the southeast of the Metroplex. Maybe some dime, nickel, up to quarter size hail. I can't rule that out. But generally speaking, these are just your basic run-of-the-mill thunderstorms as we head through the late tonight, early tomorrow morning time frame, and also tomorrow afternoon. But again, I can't rule out a marginally severe storm. There's midnight tomorrow night. We have more rain that'll start to move in. This is 7 in the morning on Thursday. Here's the rain on Thursday. So another pretty good shot of rain Thursday morning. Watch Thursday afternoon. Then there's 3 p.m. It's scattered about on Thursday afternoon. So 70% coverage or so Thursday morning, 40, maybe 50% coverage on Thursday afternoon. I keep a little bit of rain around as we head through Thursday evening, not much. A severe weather threat on Thursday is almost identical, slightly different location, but it's still southeast of the Metroplex, but a little farther southeast of the Metroplex than during the day on Wednesday. But the severe threat's almost identical those days. And I do have a pretty good shot of rain. We could see an inch or two. Some spots could see even more than that. Heavier rain off to the southeast of Dallas and Fort Worth, and then lower amounts off to the northwest where you might pick up 1 to 2 inches of rain. The coverage highest, rain coverage highest Wednesday and Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It doesn't drop to 0, but it does drop to considerably lower percentage. We're at about 20% those 3 days. So the forecast for tonight, mostly cloudy. Scattered rain develops late tonight after 3 a.m. and more likely around 5 a.m. or a little bit later than that. 71's a low tonight, so a little on the muggy side tonight. Certainly with all the rain we've had around here lately, it'll be muggy tonight and it'll be humid tomorrow. A lot of clouds tomorrow, peaks of sun here or there, but not much. 81's the high tomorrow. And then we'll have a high temperature on Thursday of 80. Friday's high 86, Saturday's high 87, and Sunday's high 89. And as we head through the rest of this week, those are cooler than normal temperatures. The normal high today is 91, so we'll be cooler than that as we head through the next 5 days. And then we're back up with, you know, 90% of us not seeing a drop of rain next Monday and Tuesday when we have high temps of 91 and 92. And then the final 7 of the 14 days. There's not much rain in the forecast. The final 7, really the final 9 days, I don't have much rain. I have 4 days that have 10% coverage. Otherwise, temps warm up. The humidity is going to stay high as we head through that time frame as well. And don't forget, on Wednesday, June 11th at Phoenix, we are your Dallas Wings station, Joe.
Yes,
that
we
game's
are.
at 9 o'clock. That should be a good game, huh?
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh,
we'll see.
Well, that wasn't much of a
The
endorsement.
enthusiasm was not necessarily
Page and
there.
Company need to get it together.
The
Well,
wings,
they
are,
do.
wings are
It
struggling.
takes time.
It does take time.
You know, they got a gel, Joe.
Listen
They
to
do.
you.
It's a team.
Like a seasoned coach.
Well, something like that.